And then the next thing I knew is I ended up in Honduras. And I was the guarantee man over there. I was the guy.
Explain what that is.
Because how does that work? It's very simple. The capo goes and meets another capo in Panama, which is a neutral area, and they make the deal over there. And then once they make the deal over there, then these people from Central America, they send dollars to the capo from Colombia, and that money that is given to him, however they send it or give it to him, whatever, that money is to pay for the merchandise that is going to be made.
Yeah,
it's not like they're paying for 1,000 kilos that is already made. No, they're paying for 1,000 kilos that is gonna be made.
Wow. Is that how that works?
Yeah, that's how that works.
So
that's how, I mean, yeah, they do also buy merchandise from people that they have in stocks, but normally they order it. It's like, I want to get 100 t-shirts done, you know? How much
it's like having a house built. Here's the money.
Exactly.
Do you is it the full payment or do they just put a down payment?
No, normally it's like, normally they have their percentages. I don't know how that works, but what I do know is that it was like $2 million or something like that. It was good money.
Yeah.
And so allegedly they were going to make the merchandise while they're making the merchandise and everything. And then they're going to send everything in the lanchas and the speedboats to Central America, to Panama, to get to Honduras.
Yeah.
Then I am over there as a guarantee.
You're being held as insurance.
Exactly. I'm insurance. If something happens to that money or the merchandise, then they cut my head off.
Right.
Point blank.
Right.
Now, when I get there and I meet these cartel guys from Honduras, these Maras, which is a little family cartel. I don't know if they work by chapters. I don't know how it works over there. They had just killed one of their brothers. The police just, over there when they're frisking you, they tell you to get on the floor and you got to like allegedly lie down on the floor, put your guns to the side. They search you and then they let you go. I don't know why they search you if you got guns on the side, but those guns have permits.
Yeah.
So anyways, they did that with one of their brothers, but then they shot him. They killed him. The cops were killers. So, and that guy, for some type of reason, was just like me. Blonde hair, green eyes, and that's it. Not the other brothers. Now, this is ironic. That's why I'm telling you this story. So once I started going there, on the first day that I was there, they had a confrontation with some cops. And I didn't have anything, no guns, no weapons, nothing. I was just the guy there, the insurance guy, the Colombian insurance guy. So then once that happened, I told the capo there, I told him, hey, man, I'm not going to be running around here with you guys, having these confrontations and not having a way to defend myself. So deme mi dotación. Give me my, I don't know how you would say that in English. Give me my equipment.
Gear. Yeah.
Give me my gear. Exactly. Give me my gear, because every soldier is entitled to some type of gear. Give me my damn gear. So he gave me my gear. My gear was 3 R15s, like you will see in those pictures. A 5.7 cop killer.
Yep.
You know which one that is?
57.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 5.7 cop killer with the little, well, you know what? It's in the picture also. And he gave me his personal Beretta, a gold Beretta that is also in one of the pictures you'll probably show. With extension, obviously.
Wow.
And they have shot to shot and ráfaga. I don't know how you say ráfaga in English.
I don't know.
Ráfaga, it's like you click it here and you can shoot one at a time, or you click it down and 3 come out at a time.
Yeah. The stock or something?
Yeah. I don't know how you would say it in English. In Spanish, you call it ráfaga. Tiro or ráfaga.
So how long did you spend in... So you're basically now...
I'm there with them. I'm
like waiting for the drugs to
I'm like another soldier.
Up, you start working with these.
Exactly. I start working with them. Exactly. Yeah. And I start having other confrontations with police, and they start seeing that this Colombian is a bad. They used to tell me, "Oh, usted es como un guerrillero. You're like a guerrilla man." And I was very good at shooting and everything, and they liked it. So we started getting together. Then we started doing like brotherly things like that they would have done with their brother. They always went crab hunting. They went crab hunting with these damn spears, and they taught me how to crab hunt. You would just see the little crab over there with one hand, and he said, when you see the hand there, you just do it here, and boom, and we would just go crab hunting, and it was fun. And then whenever the military was coming to get him, because they were like in the Pablo Escobar days that the military was trying to get him, and they can't be caught with a Colombian. Because if they're caught with a Colombian, then it's proof that they're drug trafficking.
Wow.
So, it is really delicate. Yeah. So there were times where we had to go up to the mountains and either wait for them And either if they come, we would have to just shoot our way through or die or whatever. But it was just, and I was always cool about that. And I was always ready for that. Now, they killed a lot of people. There were a lot of people that I don't know, for some reasons, once in a while, we would be like in a little kind of finca, kind of like house like this. And once in a while, they would just bring some guy in and blah, blah, blah. I don't know what the hell happened with that guy. And then they would torture him and then kill him. And I was involved in a few of those. I mean, sometimes I was drinking and I wasn't going to be the guy that didn't do anything, you know?
Right. How would they do it? How would they torture people?
I remember one guy, they had him tied up and they had like a needle nose pliers and they would just start like taking chunks from him, like
from his
that.
skin.
Yeah, like,
oh my
like
God.
They would get you here and they could rip your damn thing off, or they would just take your nose, you know, all that crap. So I remember there was one guy, the first guy they tortured. I was so drunk that day, and I don't know why I felt like a preacher that day. Like I felt a little sorry for that guy after being a killer. Like, you know, I felt sorry for this guy. I don't know why. And at the same time, I wanted to prove a point. So I had a beer bottle, and I started with the beer bottle. I just started going like this, like smashing it into his head. But I smashed it so hard that it was not enough to break it, but it was enough to break his here. It was like going down. And I started doing that. And I don't know, that day I was really drunk, and I remember that the guy fell down, and I remember that I came and I came to the guy and I started strangling him there in front of everybody. And I went like to his ear and I said, just say whatever the you have to say. They're going to kill you. Don't you understand?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why I did. I felt sorry for the guy because the guy looked like just one of the, you know, like when you go to Mexico and you see these guys that they look like all humble, like somebody's father.
Right.
And I'm like, oh man, you know, they're killing these guys. Who knows? I don't know.
Did they end up killing him or did they?
Yeah, of course. That guy got killed. And then once they finished torturing him, they sent him with the guy that cuts his head off. He's like the guy that's the doorman. I don't know.
Yeah.
The doorman, they liked him. He was famous for chopping heads off.
Wow.
And they said, me trae la cabeza. That's it. Bring me the head.
Wow.
And they would have to bring the head and that's it. And they would just
cold.
get rid of him.
So
yeah, that was the first guy. Then another guy, one time we went to this guy was a real idiot. He was like one of these bums from the street, but he wasn't. Yeah, he was like a bum, all tattooed all over the place. And these people, these little cities like in Mexico are very jealous. I mean, you can't just
Honduras.
go into in Honduras. But you got to be careful where you go in that city. If you go in that little town and they don't know who you are, like you said about Culiacan, that they got surveillance, and if you're not from there, they're gonna kill you because they think you're spying or something. So we were at the gas station putting gas, and this damn idiot comes and asks for money. So the other brother, which is a killer of hell, you know, he's driving, but he doesn't look like a killer, tells him, no, that we don't have any money and this and that, because he hates crackheads. They hate crackheads. And the guy tells him, the reason I ask for money is so that I don't have to steal it. Oh man, that really offended that guy.
They really hate thieves.
Yeah,
too.
because he's like saying, well, if you don't give me money, I'm going to rob you.
Yeah.
And he didn't know who the hell these people were.
Right.
So they, no, tranquilo, don't worry, I'm gonna let you have some money. Just relax. I'm gonna drive you down at the same time, like to drive him out of there. As a matter of fact, I even thought he was just gonna drive him out of the hood and tell him never to come back. So we started driving him out, and then I was in the back again with the guy, and I don't know what was going through my mind. Because you know I've been a cold-blooded killer, but in that moment, I don't know why I felt like shame for these guys. And I told the guy in the back, it was a pickup truck. I was back there with him, and told him, look, man, just as soon as they let you go, just get the hell out of here and don't come back here, man. What do you want to die? Don't be so stupid. I don't know. And if they probably heard me with saying some crap like that, they would probably kill me. They wouldn't like that. I imagine. So then they took a little alley turn. That's it. They told the guy to get down, walk that way, and then the guy just took his gun, bop, 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 like 3 shots in the heart. Boom, and the guy started going like this. As soon as he did that, you know, I had no choice, so I just took my 5.7, which that destroys everything, and I just, boom, right in the head. As he was falling down, I got him in the head. And then the 2 guys that were with us that are from their clique, from their little cartel. They were very young guys, like that guy over there. They were very young guys, and they just came. They had R15s, and they just came over, and they didn't shoot them. They just left. And then I remember that day that they got in trouble because of that. They got in trouble because they didn't.
Government or their
no, with them
boss?
from their bosses. The guy that was there
for not shooting them.
For not shooting. They say, "How could you do that? How could the Colombian help me kill the guy and you guys didn't do anything?"